Here's a close-up of another brick design, about 5 inches by 7 inches it looks like, with 6 equal cavities, probably about 14 inches long. And there you can see how it's done. Notice the metal supports over the top of those cemented in place bricks that separate the windows. They'll actually build a form on at that second floor level and fill it with cement, a solid cement concrete support, lateral support, as well as those vertical ones. Lovely house with a lovely view, lovely yard looking out onto Lago Guttierez. Looks like an ideal place. Cute little sign for what's no doubt a lovely piece of property. Great views. Pretty little house, wooden house in stone. Boy, what a lovely one that is. I might actually be able to get behind something like this right on the lakefront. Room for your parking. Put your kayak in there. If you could get high-speed internet, that would really be choice. Bienvenidos, Park Nacional Nahuel, Huapi. Looks like a small sign indicating you can get to the falls from here. Maybe I can get a handle on these trees over time. These are the cypress, and I'm guessing it means laurel. This is amazing. I'm standing probably 10 feet away from that flower and getting this close up with the telemacro. I'm only standing about 15-16 inches away from it. Pretty flower. Lovely woods. Heavily used but kind of clean. I don't know if you can camp over there, but it's certainly a pretty place. You can. This is an interesting tree. They cut the tree after it fell. It looks like it's 95% cut through there. So it's just waiting to kill somebody. Amazing. Very pretty place to walk through. Big huge trees. Large, nice trail. Just a brief little stop. Evidence suggests that after some kind of storms or the winter spring dynamic, they get a pretty good rush of water down through here. This looks like a brilliant example of what I would call irresponsible parental stupidity. He's going to try and back that girl down that rock face. Having scared the crap out of her, he's now going to take her up the side of the hill. Probably see if he can bring her down here, which will perhaps make her feel a little bit better. But I'm not sure. To me, it's machismo stupidity when men take women in, or anyone into a context that they're not happy with, that they don't feel safe in. And it's also stupid of the women. I went off trail a little bit to water the trees, since it's clear to me that there have been sufficient water. And just to pan around through this area that apparently gets a fair amount of traffic, but for what, I don't know, unless it's people just wandering about when there's a lot of people in the area. Looks like a road, but I don't see any tracks on it. And it is off the open trail, but very, very pretty, cool, pleasant, tranquil, quiet place that apparently the people who live in Bariloche come to. When I was at the falls, I met an old lady who had been haunting me since I got off the bus. She was old and moving slowly, but I had to stop frequently for my back, and ever when I looked behind me, it was like some ghost story. She was plodding on towards me. And after I'd been at the falls for a while, she arrived, and I offered to take a picture of her, which I did. She was a very old woman who's from Germany, who moved here from Germany quite some time ago. Interestingly, she said she speaks German, but she reads no German. She knows and has learned her English, which she thought was poor, by reading English books. Her English was actually very, very good. Vastly superior to my Spanish. This is the lenga tree that Ray said I would see much more of at El Chatane, and no branches, no leaves until you get to the top, and then it's got very, very small leaves apparently. Ground are little tiny beach areas that people can drive into and picnic. And there are some further up that there's no parking at. Rather steep little banks, but you can go down there. So I'll go down there and have a little lunch. Here you could park and have a nice family gathering. This is the last of this tape. I'm leaving the campground area of Lago Guttierez, a little ways outside of Bariloche. Like birds, they are wrens, I can tell by their voices. They're hanging out around here. Maybe I can get a close shot at them. There's one that you can see, and another's inside the log somewhere. They move like mice on the ground. There's one nearby. You can hear the whir-like wren sound. I was looking for a little patch of beach, and this is it, with considerable privacy, and it's very small, but it should be quite sufficient. As you can see, my beach is much larger than I thought. In fact, it extends even further beyond those stumps. kayakers. Those with unbounding energy from the campground, actually almost to the falls. There's another kilometer hike up to the Mirador. In other words, the viewpoint. There are homes over on that side too. Beautiful place to live. I think those are least grebes. And a shot down my beach along the shore to the end of the lake, I think. Maybe not. The lake may hook around to the left. That may be somebody's very nice home. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but it certainly is large and probably very old. Nice little property. How are you doing today? How are you?